Find you the best price available to suit your insurance need. At Parker Insurance and Realty, we can help you package your insurance or find the specialty insurance required to get you covered. We are your source for any real estate needs, whether buying or selling. We can help you. Give us a call today so we can discuss your insurance or real estate needs. Parker Insurance and Realty, 265 South Macon Street, 427-9345. That's 427-9345.
This is Sammy Dixon at the all-new Mike Butch Ford in Blackshear. If you haven't had a chance to come see our new state-of-the-art showroom, then there's no better time than right now. While you're here, take advantage of huge savings on new Ford trucks. Get more than $10,000 off on select new F-150s while they last. You must hurry. They're going fast. Over $10,000 off on the best-selling truck in America for 39 straight years. You can also take advantage of money-saving low interest rates on new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Our new bigger showroom means more inventory, and that means bigger savings for you. Come to the house at Good Service Built and buy from Mike Butch Ford, and we'll give you 5 free oil changes while in 36,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty.
If you're looking for an incredible deal on a new or pre-owned vehicle from the dealer who has always put you first, stop the search. Call the all-new Mike Butch Ford in Blackshear.
This is Sammy Dixon saying thank you. Thank you very much for your business.
Are you thinking of selling your home or business? Hi, I'm Gloria, and as a realtor, I know that getting rid of the clutter in your home is one of the best ways to help sell your house quickly. At Jessup Premium Storage, our family-owned company provides a convenient and secure building for all of your storage needs. We now offer outdoor covered parking for that antique car, boat, or RV. Due to our recent expansion, we offer units that range in size from as small as a bedroom closet to as big as a one-car garage. All of our units are inside and climate controlled with 24-hour access and security. Our leases run month to month, so you're not locked into a long-term commitment, giving you the flexibility to move your belongings out the minute you purchase your new home. Stop by today or give us a call, 530-8003. That's 530-8003. Jessup Premium Storage.
The cool, clean, and secure.
And it's 2 minutes after 8 o'clock. Good morning. You're listening to the Big Dog, WIFO FM in Jessup, 105.5 on your FM dial. Tuesday morning, 14th day of June. Butch Shepard here with you on this another hot day here in southeast Georgia. Mostly sunny and hot today. High today of 96. Heat index of 105. 40% chance of showers. The Altamaha river level is at 7.2 feet and falling. Currently here in southeast Georgia, we have 78 degrees. All right, it's now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Drury Diesel in downtown Jessup, by Mike Butch Ford in Blackshear, Jessup Premium Storage out here on the Waycross Highway, and also brought to you by Parker Insurance and Realty on Macon Street in downtown Jessup. And good morning, Bob.
Good morning.
So we got Bill Workhouser coming in here a Thursday morning. I guess he was active in this flip of money situation.
He was listening yesterday to our conversations. I say he just doesn't remember who's listening, but he listens to our show on a regular basis. So he texted me last night and said he'd love to come in and talk about it. Asked if he had the check. He joked. He said he has it in his pocket. So I think he's just joking.
Yeah, he's got a $2.5 million check in his pocket. I got the money.
So I texted him last night. I said, you got our check? He said, yeah, I carried it around my pocket. So that's good. So maybe he'll bring it Thursday. But he was listening to the conversation yesterday. Said he'd be glad to come in and discuss the flip program and the fight for the money. So,
okay.
So we'll look forward to seeing him on Thursday. So just don't even know who's out there listening. So
you
that's
just
good.
never can tell, because you can listen to it on 105.5. You can listen to the world-famous Butch and Bob Show on BigDogCountry.com. You can also listen to it on your smartphone. If you download the Big Dog Country free app from your favorite app store, just go in and put in Big Dog, WIFO, and you'll have that app on your phone there. You can click on the Big Dog, and listen to the local news in the morning and Butch and Bob Show, other special programming, things of that sort. So you can get us anywhere, Bob, around the world.
That's good.
The Butch and Bob Show.
Yeah, we know that well. We did the broadcast, and I said it's amazing how many cities pop up and countries and things like that.
Yeah. So here we are on this Tuesday morning. It feels like the dog days of summer out there. We think that it was July and August out there, but it's mid-June, heat index near 105 today. Just want to encourage folks to be careful outside. You know, Bob? You got to be careful when you're doing those outdoor activities when it's this hot. It can sneak up on you big time.
Got to drink a lot of fluids, that's for sure. Awfully hot. It's funny, if you have those phones, that says, it tells you what the temperature is, and it tells you what it feels like. It says 93, but it feels like 105.
Right. That's the humidity we have down here in southeast Georgia. Lots of humidity. It's like the wind chill factor, up north, It's 20 degrees outside, but wind chill factor of -0.
So I put the Weather Channel app on my phone, so that's the only reason I know that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the real feel. Okay. Well, I don't know if I can move this around because every time I seem to move this doggone thing around, the picture goes off here. But here they say that the Denver Broncos got these huge rings for the Super Bowl victory here, known as Super Bowl 50 championship. This huge, big rings that the players got there for Denver for the 50th Super Bowl. Just big old things. It's somewhere on here. It's got a ton of diamonds. It's got the big 50 on there, world champions. Got the Denver Bronco logo on the front of it there. So apparently, when they make these up, they make them especially for that particular team. Is that a good-looking ring right there, or what? It's got the Lombardi Trophy up there, and 50, and the Broncos, the head of the horse there, world champions on that, and diamonds galore. Not something you can go down to your local jewelry store and buy, Bob.
That's for sure. But if you go back and look at the history of the rings and see how far they've come, it's amazing.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, go back and look at Super Bowl one ring for Green Bay Packers. Look how small that thing is.
Hey, we got that from a Cracker Jacks box. But this is a huge ring. My word. Lord have mercy knows. Yeah, you've got to be a football player to be able to keep that thing around your finger. That thing is huge. But deservingly so, because it's 140. Is that right? 194 diamonds. I guess they're little small diamonds, 5-carat bling. So a ton of little small diamonds in there that come up to 5 carats. 194 of them. Just that thing's got to glow in the light and in the sun. You blind somebody with that thing.
You just wonder who all gets. The players get one, but how far does it go down?
I don't know how far it goes down.
Does the managers get one?
I don't know. I don't know.
In the old days, they used to get them, but now they're so expensive, so you just wonder how many people get them.
Maybe they get a cheaper version or something like that. I don't know. But that's a huge ring right there the Denver Broncos get for winning the Super Bowl, the 50th Super Bowl. So congratulations to them. Nice to have one of them rings. Big old thing. So how many's Terry's got 4 of them, right, y'all?
Yeah.
4 of those things.
Bradshaw got 4. Montana's got 4. Rice has got 4. So.
And Brady's got 3.
He's got 3 thus far.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, just big old rings there.
Peyton's got 2. That's his second. That's one with the Colts and one with the Broncos.
That's right.
But now he's retired.
Now he is retired. Supposedly. Allegedly.
He's retired. He's not coming back. He's not going to Brett Favre.
No, he's not going to pull a Brett?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. We'll see. He may get that itch, Bob. May get that itch.
Too many surgeries on that neck.
I know. He needs to wrap it up before he really hurts and get himself hurt really bad. Of course, he's been hurt really bad, but still, he needs to wrap it up. It's not like he needs the money, He's probably still making a ton off endorsements right now and will be for the next several years.
Yeah, Papa John pays him well.
I'm sure that Papa John does. They've been doing those commercials for a long time together, haven't they?
Yeah. And the Papa John guy was down on the field after they won the Super Bowl. He was the first person he hugged.
It pays to be the major sponsor, doesn't it?
It is.
All right. Well, we do have that flip of money coming in. Do you think that the school board's going to use any for a track? I mean,
it's a good possibility.
I mean, can you imagine having a baseball team and not having a baseball field, or a football team and not having a football field, or tennis teams and not having tennis courts, or a basketball team and not having a basketball court? We got a track team and no track.
I just know the budget discussions, that's been a big topic of discussion. Funding's been an issue, so that could possibly solve the issue. You just don't know. So
no, we'll see. We'll see. I know the school board and school superintendent and all will make Well, they consider the right decision for the students.
They said the cost of a brand new track would be $1 million. Well, they get 60% of 2.5, so they get more than $1 million.
Well, what are they going to do? Line it with gold or something?
That's just how much they cost. I mean, that's just amazing.
Jeez. There's something to run around on, huh?
It's not just that. It's all the,
I know, all the stuff that goes with it.
The pole vault, the high jump pit, things like that. So
the surface like it's supposed to be.
If you're going to do it right, you got to
do it right. That's right.
But, you know how it is. Everything costs these days. Doesn't matter what you buy. The cost just becomes enormous. I mean, look at what a pool, an Olympic-sized pool would cost.
Yeah.
The county's looking for one of those. They keep talking about they have to have one of those special splosts in order to purchase that. And the swim team, hats off to, I don't know who the person is that's donating the pool or letting them swim the pool, but like I said, they had to district meet yesterday out of town, so haven't got the results, but the Corona swim team's in full force thanks to someone donating their pool and letting the people practice at the pool. So that's nice that they're doing that. But I said they have to go out of town every Monday for their swim meets, so at least the program's still ongoing. But as far as the public pool, there's just not a public pool at this point. That's why they're splashing the bird tickets are good.
Yeah.
You can go to water.
We got more Splash in the Burrow tickets to give away soon here. I know Jonathan's already given away a couple of pairs this morning. I'll give away a couple of pairs in the next 45 minutes.
I still got the concert coming up too.
Yeah, the Encore Music Festival concert with Corey Smith, Lance Stinson, John Langston, Crystal Hopkins, the Battle of the Band winner. Matter of fact, that band's been changed on that particular band because the Battle of the Band winners can't be here, but there'll be another top band. So a lot of country music is going to be going on there. The big Bud Light trucks are going to be there. Huge stage with professional sound system and lighting system. It's just going to be an afternoon, evening, about 9 hours of just continuous fun out there at JC Fairgrounds on June 25th. That's Saturday.
And hopefully it'll be a big crowd. We had the promoters in here last week, talked to them off the air. They said the ticket sales aren't going like they would hope they would go. So hopefully some people purchase the tickets and have a big crowd out there. If you're going to have events like this, you have to support the events. So.
Right. If we want them here in Jessup and Wayne County, we want these, instead of these events going to our neighboring counties, have them right here. Bring all these folks in here from South Georgia, North Florida, this big, huge country music concert going on June 25th out at the JC Fairgrounds.
A lot of work's been put into it.
A lot of work's been put into this event, and it takes a lot. It takes a lot. But looking forward to it, and going to be a great time out there at JC Fairgrounds on Saturday, June 25th, from 3 o'clock in the afternoon till midnight. All right, and let's see here. The Cleveland Cavaliers just pounded on the Warriors last night, man. Jeez.
Yeah, two best players showed up. Kyrie Irving and LeBron James put on quite a show. Both scored over 40 points. It's the first time it's ever happened in NBA history. So Irving had a tremendous night. So a lot of people were talking about it might have been one of the best performances in a playoff game that a lot of people have seen in quite some time. So just an excellent performance by the Cavaliers. But again, without the guy that they suspended, Draymond Green, their best defensive player, definitely had an impact on the game. So. But we'll see. But, the conspiracists are out. They've already wanted a Game 7, so looks like they're going to get a Game 7. Because Cleveland's going back for Game 6, and so unless Golden State can win there, Game 7 will be back at Golden State on Sunday. So, but like I said last night, networks get what they want, NBA gets what they want, everybody gets what they want in Game 7.
You think?
I believe.
You believe, huh,
Bob? I don't know why the guy was suspended. It wasn't a fight. It wasn't an altercation. It was, he called the guy a name.
Because it was his third time you're out.
Just listening to all
history.
Listening to all they turned, just who it was, and because he complained.
Don't know.
Just didn't make sense. But whatever, it is what it is. I said, Game 7 will be fine in Golden State on Sunday. Nothing else to do on Sunday night. So.
Well, they still got to get past Game 6.
Entertainment, good to get back, but it'll be hard for Golden State to win that. And they did it before, but Cleveland should win at home, should hold serve, and then send it back to Golden State for Game 7. It's just more money for everybody.
Oh, yeah, more games, more money. No doubt about that. It's always about the money, huh?
But the NBA just hasn't really said why they, suspended him.
Because it was several. He's been warned several times.
But he didn't.
Not like his first time.
He was warned for being flagrant foul. This was he verbally said something to a star player who took offense.
Oh, he get his feelings hurt.
You
can't offend anybody anymore.
They teach in the playground, sticks and stones can break my bones, but names will never hurt me.
That's not the way it is today. We live in a PC society, Bob. You're not supposed to say anything at all that's going to offend anybody in any type of way.
I'm sure LeBron's been called worse. I'm sure he's heard worse on a basketball court.
Well, I'm sure he has.
But he did play excellent basketball last night. I said that was fun to watch. If you just like good basketball, him and Kai, both players scored over 40 points. Never been done before in a playoff game. So, but we'll see how it plays out. I still got Golden State to win back-to-back championships. They can either do it in game 6, like Steve Kerr says. I like Golden State's position better than I like Cleveland's position. So, we'll see how it plays out. But I still don't think the guy should have been suspended for what they suspended him for. I say if he got an altercation, he got in a fight, if he again kicked somebody or wasn't supposed to kick him, I'd suspend him. But just to say a verbal exchange in the heat of the game, they trashed. Michael Jordan says they trash talk all the time.
Oh yeah. Athletes do that to each other all the time. Man, let's do it on a football field.
That's why they don't. That's why they don't like the basketball players.
They're trash talking all the time. You're trying to get into your opponent's head in some sort of way. That's part of it. Not only the physical part, but the mental part. We all know that. Yeah. Try to get in there. Screw their mind a little bit, mess it up. But no, well. Can you're starting to see a lot more come out of the shooting down there in Orlando. In today's smartphone society, the number of pictures and videos that you see from people in there who are going through that carnage and taking the time to take pictures and video is just absolutely amazing. Now, most of them didn't. Most of them, tried to get out of there, but there's a few of them that made a video documentary of it, either by pictures or by video. I don't think I'd be thinking that when some guys come in there laying away with a gun, bullets flying everywhere.
Just sad. Can't watch it. That's what the basketball games go in game 7. Just can't. It's just, you just try to watch it, and then these talking heads, and then they want to argue about this and argue about that, and you bring the gun in, just can't watch it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. It's just people want to use certain events to promote their agenda. So that's just the way things are, Bob. Use a tragedy to promote your agenda. And that's what folks will do. Oh, boy. All right, well, it's just a shame that something like that happens. I had to happen. You just wish that somehow that the guy was on the police radar. He was under investigation, being watched, but they just didn't think. You would think that if he bought these guns, when you buy those type of guns, you have to register them. You have to do all that. So not going to come up on a computer somewhere saying this guy that's under being watched has bought these kind of guns.
Yeah, I said they still haven't answered the question I want to hear. The FBI interviewed him not once, not twice, but 3 times. So how's he able to go in and purchase a gun? That's the question. So I understand they can't watch him 24/7, but he definitely was on the radar. They say to be vigilant. To tell his co-workers said he was crazy. Everybody, there's all kinds of warning signs. So somebody dropped the ball on this guy.
Well, I guess you just don't think that anybody's capable of that. So you might think a guy is a little offbeat a little bit, doesn't have it all together. But you don't imagine somebody can do that.
But they keep telling you to be vigilant, report things, Well, they did. Everybody did. Everybody this guy was around reported. FBI interviewed him not once, not twice, but 3 times. Yet he's able to go walk in and get guns.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. How was he able to go buy guns?
Someone needs to answer that question. Why? How is that possible?
I don't know.
Everybody that worked with him said he was crazy. His ex-wife said he was crazy. Everybody that was with him said this guy's got bad tendencies. So the FBI had him on the radar list. They interviewed him 3 different times. Yet he's able to walk in and purchase guns and commit a massacre. So there's just a lot of questions that need to be answered.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like they didn't know who this guy was. It wasn't like it was a complete stranger. I mean, they had him on the radar. They interviewed him 3 different times. His co-worker said this guy's got issues. Even people that went to school with him, they said he, when 9/11 took place, he was up there celebrating, acting like an idiot. So they knew all about this guy.
Well, there was a lot of folks in different folks.
I mean,
who celebrated when that happened.
His ex-wife reported him. Who all needs to report him? I mean,
But how was he able to? Yeah, like you said, with all that on the radar there, how was he able to buy guns? That's the thing.
They haven't answered that question yet. So hopefully that question will be answered.
If these rules and regulations are put in to help prevent folks from buying guns that may be on the radar, then how do they do it?
Listen, the FBI people, like I said, they're just up against it. They don't have enough agents to follow these people 24/7. So, I mean, they said he's just one of thousands that they have to worry about in the United States. That's what's scary.
Yeah, well, there's thousands of them all throughout the country that it could happen any moment.
But the more, I mean, it's like they got a textbook on this guy. I mean, this guy wasn't a complete stranger.
No, he wasn't. I understand that he was had some maps and other information about Disney World also.
All right.
Yeah. Thought about maybe striking there.
Yeah, that's a scary thought.
Yeah, it is. Well, Las Vegas is trying hard to get pro sports franchises. They're trying to get the Oakland Raiders to come that way and so forth. There's mixed feelings about that. I don't know how the NFL can say, well, we don't want there because the gambling, because people gamble on football already. Your thoughts on maybe one of the pro teams going to Las Vegas?
I don't see the issue. Like I said, the NFL can, they can all, like I said, this gambling thing just amazes me. Every newspaper you buy has the lines, everything. Everybody knows what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
They have all those online gambling. I mean,
yeah, you listen to Fox Sports during the football season. You got all those guys there promoting their 1-800 number in a lock.
Yeah, fantasy football, just
fantasy football is huge, and that's betting.
It's just where we're at in society. That's just part of it. Anybody who thinks it's not taking place just living in la la land. I mean, but the NFL is sit there and say we don't want a franchise in Vegas because they gamble.
Well, big deal. Well, a lot of folks say that the football players there will be distracted. If you're in any other town like New York or Miami or New Orleans, there's more to the city than just the pro football team. There's cultural things to do. There's all kinds of stuff. But in Vegas, basically the recreation is downtown, is the gambling in the Strip.
They document. That's why they want the injury report. Who they put the injury report out for? They don't put it out for the normal everyday fan. They put it out for the people that are gambling.
People are gambling. They want to know who's injured.
They set their lines. They do. I mean, so
one of the top adult clubs there in Las Vegas has already said that they'll provide free transportation to their club and back to the player's house wherever he's living, and free admission if the team moves there. They're already being offered all kinds of stuff, but Las Vegas is pushing hard to try to get some pro teams there, including football.
You can see why. I mean, most cities that have a professional franchise, it's an economic boom for their cities. So
oh, definitely.
Vegas wants the same thing, so I don't see the problem.
Well, the Raiders would make a good sense being there. They've always been known as kind of the outlaw team, so that would be good going them to Las Vegas, the outlaw town. Yeah.
If Roger Goodell and they were saying we don't want a team in Vegas because they gamble, then they just
might as well just throw that out the window right there.
They know that people are gambling on the sport of football and every other sport there is. So that's just the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're trying to get here in Georgia. They're trying to get that's been a big issue to have something like that down at the for years they used to fight. Remember the lottery? On the Florida, people used to drive across the state.
Drive across the state line to the Florida lottery.
So the state of Georgia finally said, you know what, we need that money too. So it's the same, it's always about the money, as we said. Mm-hmm. So eventually you're going to see that take place here. And, it's a big battle. We talked to our legislators, they're fighting it. But the question is, how long can you fight it when it's become an economic boom? You know,
right, when you have billions of dollars to the state coffers because of giving into humans' vices.
You hear it all the time. State of Georgia says, hey, you're helping our education system. You know, buy a lottery ticket. You're supporting our
Play
education.
responsibly, right? Yeah. Don't put a second mortgage on the house just to buy tickets, but play responsibly. Some people play that all the time. I mean, they play it religiously. I buy one once in a blue moon.
I just don't have much success. I buy one every now and then, but haven't got rich.
No.
But there's a lot of people that, like I said, they do it pretty much on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
And there's people that, do a lot and they did Fantasy 3. They have the same numbers for the entire year edition. Just a lot of different ways that people do it.
Right. No doubt about that. All right, anything going on sports-wise you want to talk about?
I said to get the baseball. There's a lot going on sports-wise. We've got district play coming up. The state girls are in the Adel Georgia for state tournament today. We're in the best, so that started. And I said swim programs underway, baseball camps underway. Girls softball teams playing today at home. The football teams head to Long County for 7-on-7. So there's plenty of sports going on. Not much news going on. It's kind of quiet on the news front, except for yesterday in court where the man fired his attorney. So that was interesting. So the murder trial, if you had a jury summons for next Monday, you probably won't have to show up. I have to get that from the clerk's office for sure. But that murder trial's been postponed to August the 8th.
Okay.
So, man just didn't like his attorney and fired his attorney. So,
I'm just looking over something right here that you and I don't have, his Facebook page. It said 5 reasons why you shouldn't have a Facebook page, and all 5 of those make big sense. Yeah. Yeah, so many people out there have Facebook pages, and but Bob and I, we don't have one. We basically have no desire to have one, like other people I know. But they were just reading on here. I was just reading here 5 different reasons why folks shouldn't have Facebook pages. So it's interesting. But it's like anything else. It can be a tool used for good, but so many people abuse it in so many ways. But if you're on Facebook constantly, or you have a Facebook page, companies keep up with every single move that you make, everything that you post, everything that's on there. Companies keep up with it to try to help market to you better. Everything that you put on there, if you're on Facebook, you're being followed by so many people. Your private messages are not really private. They're not. Anything that's put on the internet is not private, no matter how private you think it may be. Social media encourages oversharing. It's easy to post things that you shouldn't. How many people you know have posted things on Facebook and they turn around and say, man, I shouldn't put that on there, because they did it during times of emotion or not thinking correctly. You heard that, Bob? I sure have.
I've said many times, don't hit send.
Posts won't stick around forever, often better. And let's see here. The other one is data aggregation can have negative effects. So too much data, too much sharing can be harmful. So just use it carefully, Bob. But you don't have to worry about it because you don't use it.
I don't have it. I'm not interested.
See, neither do I. I could care less. Yeah. But for so many people, that's the first thing they do when they get up in the mornings, last thing they do when they go to bed at night, and so and they get antsy during the day if they don't have any messages come over their Facebook. They start looking at, why isn't anybody, communicating with me? What's wrong? What did I do wrong? But you and I don't have to worry about that, Bob. We don't have to worry about who to like and not to like. We don't have to worry about what kind of profile picture we're going to put on there, what we're going to share, and who we're going to make as our closest friends on there, or private friends, and all that kind of stuff. We don't have those worries, Bob.
Good. I have a face for radio anywhere. I don't have my profile.
You don't want your profile on there. All right, Bob, any other words of wisdom this morning?
No.
All right, have a good day. All right, the world famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by new sponsor, Drury Diesel.